Once you stop making money, it becomes very, very expensive to handle your medical expenses, especially when you were in our position. Our position was I was 7 years away from Medicare, only 17 years away from Medicare, and yet we were losing most of our income because I just could not work anymore at the level I was working at. I was done. I'd already been working for 35 years in my own company, so I felt that was more than enough. And so Italy afforded us an opportunity to come here. And yes, we might pay a little more federal tax here than we pay in the US, but we don't pay any state income tax. Our medical care is included, and we don't pay on our primary residence any property tax. And let me tell you, the medical care here is even better than you've heard. Yes, it can be a little bit unusual when you go in for medical care, how they handle things. Just for example, doctors walk up in the ER, they don't introduce themselves, they don't tell you what their specialty is, they just start doing stuff to you. And but we found that the level of care is very good, and there was no bills for the couple times we've been to the ER, and there was very small bills when we needed to go get an MRI, and I had to go get a X-ray. X-ray was $30 out the door, and Oli's MRI with and without contrast was total 200 euros. That's without insurance. So we are now here for 440 days, more or less. We still do not have our medical insurance cards. And this goes back to the unbelievable bureaucracy here. We have our residency cards, the permiso de soggiorno. We want to get our national sanitaria, or whatever it's called, medical cards here. But there's an issue right now with where we're living and the type of house and how the gentleman's registered that house. And so tomorrow we have someone coming and helping us fill out 3 different sets of forms. Then we need to get his photo ID, and then he has to make a phone call or go to an office in person, and hopefully everything can get rectified. In the meantime, we're just paying cash for everything and hoping that something really major doesn't come up. But these are the types of issues that you have here. It's not just that Italy's a different culture and you need to be culturally tolerant. That is true. That you need to understand. Let me give you one great case in point.